Hey everyone, welcome back to Pearls of Eden. I wanted to share with you all this clip that I recently saw of President Trump at his rally. And like I said, this battle that we're fighting, it is spiritual, you all. This is a battle for the souls of a nation.
First, I will end forever the weaponization of government and the abuse of law enforcement against political opponents. Under Comrade Kamala, Christians and pro-life activists are rotting in prison for the crime of praying in public. How about the people they're arresting because they were praying in public? These people are sick. People like Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro, good people, were locked up for following the advice of their lawyers.
They're not after him, they're really after us. And it's so true on many ways. I have shared my thoughts and views about how I believe that this is such a spiritual election like no other. We know that life is spiritual. To be quite honest, everything is spiritual. But this is an election like no other. This is a battle for the souls of our nation. And if we don't get it right, you all, what I keep saying is we're buying time for repentance, you all. God wishes for none to perish. He is going to bring his judgment, but we're not ready for that judgment yet. There are some things that have to happen. And if we can just pray and intercede for our nation and stand in the gap, shift, change, turn our hearts toward God, we can buy time. There is a great revival, a billion soul harvest that has to happen, you all. So you have the warriors for Christ who are standing in the gap, you all. And I know and I'm believing that we're going to see a difference for 2024, a change, a true change in the right direction. Evangelicals, they vote for their values. I'm so glad that blacks are waking up. A lot of blacks have been programmed to vote Democrat their whole life, you know. It was just the expectation. It was just what we were taught, right? Instead of voting according to our biblical values. Oftentimes you have Democrats that say they are Christians, but they're voting according to emotions, feelings, propaganda, and not their true values. And we're seeing a shift. We are seeing a shift with that. We're seeing more black people coming out and saying, you know what? I'm not going along just to get along. I'm not going to be afraid to stand up for my values, my faith. And they're shifting. While many are quiet about it, truly they're shifting. And it's so refreshing to see. Right? And I get to hear and I get to see as a content creator, a faith-based content creator, I get to see people writing in emails, sharing comments, how they are shifting their vote to conservative. And it's really exciting to see people waking up.